All right, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Danger. We back with another video. So I put over 100 hours on Undisputed across all platforms, as well as PC, and even on a couple of handheld devices like the PS Portal, Asus ROG Ally, and another special device that I'm about to show you guys in another video soon, where it can emulate through the PC and consoles through a wireless HDMI. It's dope as hell, and I can't wait to show y'all that. But let me just make this very clear. At this point in time that I make this video, Steel City, Undisputed, they made it very clear that there's a big update coming in, that they're going to address all these issues. However, the letdown part, or the part where we're like, what the fuck, is that it's coming in December. The fact that it's coming in December, that shit got me all types of fucked up. That's like me hoping shorty sleep over my crib because, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to get busy and she tell me, oh, I can't because I got my friend. And I'm like, oh, she your friend? How many days I gotta wait? She goes, you gotta wait 6 days. I'm like, oh, fuck, your friend sucks. Like, it's one of those situations, right? Okay, let's get into this video. And also, by the time you finish this video, if there's some crazy shit I said in this video, just drop y'all honest thoughts on the game. And I don't know why I'm gonna say this, but if you don't own the game, still just drop your thoughts, man, please. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this title. Give your honest thoughts. Hopefully they read the comments. Hopefully the devs and everybody else, they see in this video and they read the comments to see what y'all frustration is about. We're about to get really into this. It's a long video, so make sure if you are fat, you're eating a salad, and make sure if you are skinny, god damn, you're lucky, man. Let's get it on and popping. Also, my shirt is mad tight. I bought the wrong size. I can't really breathe in it, so just chill out. Also, somebody made fun. I'm talking too much. Bye. So we have Undisputed Boxing, okay? We've waited, what, a couple years or so for this game to release. It was in early access for a while. And by all nature, everybody understands that early access is basically you investing money into a product while it's going to be currently in development, right? While it's cycling into development, things are going to be added, things are going to be removed, things are going to be fixed, a lot of tests, a lot of things are going to be done to ensure the quality of the game. Now, the game officially launches, I think, October 8th for the deluxe edition, October 11th for those who was too broke to get. No, let me stop. For everybody across the world. Okay, all right. It's released everywhere. Okay, October 11th, October 10th, whatever. Now, after putting so many hours into this game, I can still sit here and tell you guys I'm having a lot of fun. I think a lot of the people that are playing this game, as well as the creators that are playing this game, can agree. This game is a lot of fun. However, when it doesn't work, or just knowing each time you're in an intense fight or an intense match, whatever you want to call it, the frustration that comes when things are happening, such as desyncing, lag, you don't see when the punches are coming sometimes. Also, you get stuck whenever you get power punched or you're blocking a power punch, the stamina glitch, everything that's going on. So let's just get right into my final thoughts. I think, honestly, if you're the early investor of this game, we got kind of lucky, only because we paid a lesser price than what the full price actually was. I think we paid, what, 30 or 40? And for many people, they paid a premium price, or I would say the price of a AAA game, $70. Now, my honest opinion, my honest thoughts was, the reason for that price being 70 was because it wasn't a game based off of some indie kind of cartoon or a movie or fictional or fictional characters. Once they decided to get licensed boxers, the production on the game became more expensive. They ended up making this game into a AAA budget game. Is that an excuse to make it 70? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would never defend that. Of course not. But when you see that they're trying to compete with what was once the juggernaut of the sports genre of boxing, which is Fight Night, and from EA, you can see right now that they wanted to deliver that type of experience. Has it been holding up to what everybody was expecting and wanting? Not so much, because of the fact that there is a lot of missing fundamentals in the game. The way to clinch, of course, isn't there. Even touching gloves. Some of the commentary is a little bit off on the game, which is very inconsistent, which I can understand a lot of the frustration. Even myself, I'm live. The match just started. I'm going up against one of you weirdos in the chat. Let me stop. I'm playing. One of the guys in the chat, and all of a sudden they're saying not enough jabs are being thrown. See, these are all the things that I thought, and a lot of us thought, was going to be addressed in the full product, right? So I'm sitting here playing that like, okay, I still see that is a little bit inconsistent. Also, the way you would fall in early access is very different, or at least it looked kind of awkward compared to the full game. Very weird, okay? So they delivered on the ground level of things. However, when you go to the next step is when you start to notice, wait a minute, but this wasn't addressed and this wasn't addressed. So it's really about them prioritizing making sure that the game was at a playable state, and they were going to continue to drop a bag of patches for us as it proceeded. Now, I'm not here to defend them, but in the game, I don't believe anyone knew about how people were going to abuse fighters with stamina. You know, I know it's going to sound crazy. I'm not defending it. It's disappointing to see it. And what's more disappointing is to know that in December, okay, we got to wait for a patch. What I am more concerned about was the desyncing. I thought that was kind of going to be like addressed. And that's the part where it gets frustrating, because for me, I actually have fun a lot in this game. But when I'm going up against somebody who's desynced, or if it's a match that's desynced, which is probably almost all matches, I can tell you guys right now, just from the simple fact that I don't see when Wilder's punches are coming, because sometimes he is at a distance. So I got my gloves down, and all of a sudden I see my cheeks and shit, like butt cheeks, just, I got Rikishi or something like that. And all of a sudden my face look mushed, but there's nobody there mushing me. So either there's a ghost in this motherfucker and I'm just confused, and I'm like, yo, who hit me, bitch? And I don't understand what's happening. Okay, same thing with the body punches. I see skin getting punched, but there's no punches punching it. So I'm getting confused. That's the frustrating part, okay? Yes, it is absolutely frustrating. And yes, I did tell you guys, I feel genuinely like the game was worth the price. Now, I don't care to be the one to say it, and everyone else says no. The reason why I said it was because I saw past a lot of shit that many people have saw or seen, and that was, if they can get this product on the shelf and out, EA is gonna drop an update and say we are bringing Fight Night back. Chat, what happened the other day? And don't sit here and tell me, no, but you didn't have to say it. Let me tell you something. If this game was to fail at launch, or was to not have licensed boxers, would Fight Night even have been a thing on Twitter? Would they had, quote unquote, put it on the table or open it? No. 13 years later, y'all thought that was just gonna, y'all been waiting 20 years for another Def Jam. Like I said before, it's like waiting for your girl to come back. No, man, she got a better dude, bro. Face it, motherfucker. She got a better man. Okay, you wasn't shit. Sorry. Maybe it's trauma. I don't fucking know. I'm going through shit right now. Maybe in my head, like my head is spiraling. I can feel titties growing because I'm getting fat. I understand, bitch. Okay, chill out. Just leave me alone. Leave me be. Stop putting in the comment section why I'm making videos in the dark. I'm making videos in the dark because I like being spooky, motherfucker. Okay? How about you worry about your green screen? Your shit cutting half your head off, man. All right? Holla. Anyways, though, I shouldn't be talking like that. I get riled up. Sorry. Anyways, though, yeah, so stuff like that in the game is happening. I justified and said, hey, listen, if knowing how much money was given, offered, invested, I'm sure they're going to drop a patch. Yo, we need to support this title, y'all. Unless it was unplayable, servers never worked, and all that jazz, then it's like, yo, we got to get a refund. But it's at a current playable state. Yes, I'll take responsibility and say that the amount of money it costs to pay for this game, I know us as creators, there's no excuse. I'm gonna be the lab rat. I am. I do apologize for anybody out there who's that devastated or, you know, upset, because I can understand why you're probably not having fun, or most likely not having fun. Okay. Now, I will say the patch that's releasing in December, I really hope it addresses a lot of these core issues. These are fundamentals that are really broken in the game. I'm hoping Desync, and I don't need Deontay Wilder to be patched. If you're going to patch the stamina, like if you throw a power punch and you try to throw another one right after, unless you're in a momentum where it's connecting because you got your opponent stunned, but to throw some consecutively 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're doing the same exact amount of damage, as long as you have the stamina gain for it, it's unacceptable. That ruins the experience. And guess what? I wouldn't have mind dealing with that until there's a patch. Had Desync, you see how it all comes together? Had Desync, didn't scare me and make me think that I was in an episode of Ghost Adventures, bitch. Because why? When I'm playing this motherfucker, I'm fighting me. I'm fighting myself. I'm fighting whoever's fucking dead in front of me, and then I'm fighting my opponent who's probably lagging because the Wi-Fi bar say 2 bars on the top with an exclamation mark, bitch. I don't know who that is. I just know he lagging, and every time he knocks me out, he jitters his body. He shade on me. So I take that personal. Sorry, once again, unacceptable. The career mode is absolutely at a bare bones state. We all know that. It has a lot of deep analytic and responsibilities to obtain and for you to work on for your fighter, for your boxer or fighter, whatever. Making sure that it's almost like the manager games. You know them sports manager games? You're basically managing your boxer, your fighter, while also hiring different staff of your team. However, what we would like to see in the future and what we don't have currently is the cut team actually showing an animation, them fixing the cuts, or, you know, just a little cool little animation during your post rounds and stuff like that. Or the person who trains you for stamina or for your chin game or whatever, you can have some physical training going on in the game. Those are things that I hope get added in. Should they have been in the game already? Yes. You know, I don't know how much time was really being delivered for this game, even though it was in early access. I don't know what was the origin of this game, to be honest, because I recall the game not looking too bright when it first was announced, and then all of a sudden it looked really well. And that's another thing I wanted to actually address. I think the graphics look great. I'm gonna be completely 100% with y'all. This is the only thing I'm gonna defend about this game. This is some of the most beautiful looking graphics in a fighting game. Not better than UFC. UFC, EA's been on top of the charts with UFC in their graphics, but the graphics here ain't bad. I got a feeling anybody who's sitting here saying that the graphics look trash compared to the early access, I'm gonna be completely honest, I feel like you have an HTC vibe. I don't feel like you have an actual phone that's up to date or a computer that's up to date playing this game. I think you're playing on a Nintendo 3DS. I think you might have fucking cataracts or something going on with your eyeballs, or you might be a fight night champion dick rider. I don't know what to tell you. There's no way you think the graphics of the game look bad. It's really hard to really say that. Now, going back to the career mode, I really hope that they addressed when you're creating a fighter or you're going up against those created, like, I guess, fighters on the game, boxers, where their skin looked like melted candles, like House of Wax and shit. It looked like all the bad bitches in Miami. You know what I'm saying? When they get lip injections, I feel like I'm fighting myself with lip injections. It's just nuts. But again, hopefully that gets fixed in the future. But that's currently not in the game. Okay. Another thing too about the game is when we talk about the fundamentals, yeah, they mocap the footwork. They really got a lot of that stuff down pack. It looks really well presentable. I would love to see robes in that game. I would love to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have robes in that game for your entrances. That's something that I would have liked to see, you know, day one. Not sure if they're going to drop it in a store or add an update to where your boxer is wearing the respective robes or garments that they normally wear out to the arena, but I would hope to see that too. That's not currently in the game. I'm not really too pressed about the music of choice that they would pick because, bitch, YouTube still copyright strikes me, and I don't know who's watching this video, but if there's any dev or anyone out there, I'll put streamer mode on and I still caught a claim. It told me I couldn't monetize my stream. Them videos, I think it's the dude whose song goes, ooh, the dogs with you, walk with you. I don't know. I thought it was DMX. I don't know. It wasn't DMX though, because you could tell his voice was definitely not DMX voice. That video, it keeps striking me, man. It keeps claiming me, not striking me. It keeps claiming me, yo. And that song is traumatizing me, yo. It's just I can't play on YouTube in silence, bro. It's kind of crazy. I breathe heavy. I got fat. I need you guys to fix that, please. Because they claiming this bitch. They claiming my VOD. I don't want to split my money with them, yo. I only make like $20, please. So please fix that shit. The fact that you can't really fight for title belts online, the rank system is very just bare bones. You just have just a genuine rank. You just fight and you go through bronze, silver, gold, diamond, platinum, VVS diamonds, SR2, 9.275 silver. I don't know. Whatever the ranking system is, it's a bit broken. We all know that. I'm a silver. I'm going up against somebody who's in bronze or they got VVS diamond rank. I don't know what rank that is. It's just a high ass rank. And all of a sudden I'm getting fucked up. Like, it's like, damn, dude, you put me in a rank like this. I'm out like Hunger Games, bro. I'm in the wolves. That needs to be fixed. It would be nice to see, like, similar like UFC. I think you can fight a certain amount of times and you can hold the title belt. Like, they got little cool stuff like that. And I think in this game, you got to add the title belts. At least have something that's worth the player, you know, really grinding out in this game, because there's so many guys in this game, ladies and gentlemen in this game, that play this shit so much. I seen their win records. Some of them got 150 wins, 175 wins. Very impressive shit. They're putting in hours. You know, give us a little bit of like stuff to like as a reward. You know what I'm saying? Not just a leveling up feature, because technically right now you level up for what reason? There's no reward for it. In my opinion, I haven't seen any. So I would love to see that as well. Adding on to that, what's really broken in the game is the way people play and when they quit after a match, which they already addressed, and they've already addressed it, and that they're gonna fix it. But yeah, I want to let you guys know from the bottom of my heart, can we ban? I got like 6 names, and I know it sounds crazy for me to do this. Got some scumbag shit. There's like 6 names, yo. They were talking heavy to me on PlayStation. I was whipping they bitch ass, and they quit on me, and I got that loading, like that infinite boot, whatever screen, and I got points taken off my rank. Can we ban them? Can I get them banned from the game so I can write another message to they bitch ass and be like, yo, listen, now what, puss? Like, yeah. We took your $70. You heard how I said we? I sound like I work for them. No, I don't. But I'm telling you right now, that's a problem. Like quitting out of matches and everything. Like, I don't care if you quit. Allow the game to complete to play out. Put a DNF to show like who does not finish their matches so that they can get embarrassed. Have something that shows like stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's just not currently in the game. So that's actually another thing that's kind of like, you know, slightly disappointing. Prize fights for me sometimes was broken. Like every time I would get into a prize fight, I don't know about y'all, but my screen, you would have thought I was at a rave. It was flickering lights all over my screen. So I only played a couple of matches that when they finally worked, but I think prize fights are dope. I just also feel like there should be like a reward system, and it's just not rewarding enough where you win title belts or stuff. Like maybe there is, and it's just I couldn't get my full experience on because I'm telling you, I thought I was at a club. Like the way the screen was flickering, I swear to God, like I almost threw up. I was eating pickles, and I love pickles, you feel me? Especially like the kosher dill ones, you feel me? And I be drinking the juice of the pickles too. I know I'm straying away from this conversation, but you're gonna stay and watch anyway, bitch. Basically, I was dealing with that. So I wasn't able to put that much time into prize fights, unfortunately. Now, let's just now say this. If I had to rate this game, I would say it's a 6 out of 10. Reason why is a 6 out of 10, and 6 is not the worst. 6 is not the worst. I would have given it like a 5 or a 5.5, but for my experience and also what I see that's in the game and not added, I'm gonna just give it a 6. Now, a 6 doesn't mean that it's the worst game ever. A 6 for me shows that it's still a game that can be fun to play, but there's a lot of room that needs to be worked on. They're very much aware. Now, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If the Undisputed devs at Steel City, and it's Steel City, if they would have ignored a lot of our concerns and never addressed it, because a lot of us, we have PTSD, don't we? I remember the game a day before. Remember when they were talking big shit and then they dropped their game, the servers closed 4 days later and they couldn't afford to pay. They had volunteers work on that game. That's a scary thing. And a lot of people thought Steel City was gonna deliver that experience. Like they were gonna half-ass everyone. Now, when we say half-ass, I'm talking about like an unplayable product. And to many people's arguments, this game is very much unplayable when you can't play ranked and have fun. Not everybody's gonna play realistic. Just always know that, because I think a lot of the harsh criticism is that y'all keep going back to Fight Night Champion conversations, and I'm gonna close this discussion on Fight Night Champion. That was one of the most spam-filled games when it launched, and still to this current day, if you're able to get an online match. Stop comparing those two games. That's the worst comparison when it comes down to people spamming. I hit 1,400 fucking hits with Manny Pacquiao by the 7th, 8th round. Can we stop that shit already? Stop making this. The only difference was your stamina depleted like a motherfucker, especially when they were able to counter you, or if you kept missing your hits. Your stamina was cooked. Yes, way better, obviously. Now, Undisputed, I gave you guys my final thoughts on that. It's a product that did not necessarily live up to the extreme hype of it, but we are very hopeful in this space that man, just to know it's 2 months. I mean, there's no defending that, man. You guys are fucking me over, man. I'm trying to defend y'all. Y'all, god damn. Who we gotta talk to over there, please? Give me an email. Who we gotta talk to? because 2 months is crazy. I'm sorry, it's crazy. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. It's like I gotta get my ass whooped by Deontay Wilder, and I'm out here telling people on PlayStation, man, you know, suck it, bitch, because I'm getting pissed. But nonetheless, people are very hopeful for it, and I know already a lot of people, maybe myself, it depends on when it happens, may stop playing this for about a month or two until that patch comes in, only because, again, we have already played games that are in this area of fighting. Now, when they're broken, bro, we just get off and get back to the other shit that we was doing. A lot of us wanted a boxing game, and we're kind of like dealing with it. We're shutting up and playing it. But in all fairness, come on, man. If y'all able to push this patch earlier, it would be great. But yeah, it's just, that's the disappointing part. And I think a lot of the fans understand that. Very disappointing. I'm not the most credible person when doing this review or doing like playing over 100 hours is my final thoughts. I'm only saying my helpless ass is a little bit hopeful that, you know, this patch is going to really change a lot. Now, let's talk about the pros, because you notice I just went in and discussed a lot of the issues about this game. But my pro about this game is that the fun factor is absolutely there when the game is really at least playable, in a playable state, or working. And it's always in a playable state. There's no telling. It's always playable. Problem is, most people are taking advantage of what is allowed to be exploited, and there's no hot fixes. But I will tell you, like, the game is fun. I'm having a lot of fun playing it because I'm at the most casual level. I truly do feel bad for the guys who play this and they play it at a level where I've even learned from other people's videos about the scorecard and information regarding that and the way the judges are going off in this game, and just the way, and even like the community manager taught me how to kind of play better. You know, I was playing at a very amateur, very casual level. That's why you should take my final thoughts, you know, for a grain of salt. I may not be the best person to give you guys the review, but if you're like me, man, I'm super casual and I'm still having fun with this game. However, the frustration, you can see it in my face with this fucking game when it doesn't work. Also the roster. Oh yeah, we're not done. The roster, by the way, I've learned to enjoy playing this game with the roster that they have, because I was so used to always playing with like the Tysons of the game, the Klitschko's of the game, the Butterbeans of the game, the Muhammad Ali's, the Joe Frazier's, which they do have Joe Frazier here, and other big name boxers and stuff. And in this game, they got a lot of guys who are still, you know, that we haven't really heard of before. But I've learned to have fun on this game. That when you try to play it in the way that the boxing game should be played, hey man, I've been playing with fucking G-Force Davey, George G-Force Davey. Like, I've been having a lot of fun. So that's what I like about this game a lot. But I do want to address the fact that I'm so confused and I don't have an answer to this. Why hasn't the online allowed you to use other boxers? There's a certain amount of boxers that you can't use online, and I did not know that until I went online and I realized, where's the cruiserweight, light heavyweights? Where's the other female fighters? I don't know. Did they even put out a response to that? I don't understand. There's literally tiers of boxers that are missing, and I did not know that. And so I'm like, nah, bro, nah. We gotta get that, and that needs to be hot fixed in. Y'all remove Garcia. Can y'all add him back though? I know he been wilding, but can y'all just add him back? We need more boxes. And personally, they gotta be a hot fix to add those other boxes that got removed. I don't know why they got removed, but yeah. And some other, you know, pros about this game that I genuinely like really enjoy is just the gameplay. Even playing up against the CPU, I don't really like playing against AI because sometimes they get cheesy, but I've been having a lot of fun. The game just feels very good and rewarding when you just crack your opponent, when you catch them, because it's unpredictable the way sometimes you get a flash knockout. I love that, and I love the blood and the physics on that, and I love it a lot. I would hope that they add more animations when you fall, because the ones where you're like drunk and your fucking gloves are in front of you and you fall back, I never really seen that before, but I would love to see more animations added. I love playing up against the homies. I love playing up against friends, especially like when we do like live streams, we do private lobbies, and I love playing up against my chat. Everybody in the chat, we be playing up against each other. It's still fun. You know, we deal with the bullshit, but we're having fun. So I think they're gonna probably agree with a lot of what I said, but anybody else who's just from the outside in, I understand your frustration, bro. I'm upset too, bro. I'm upset too. I'm just not gonna sit here like what I used to do 8 years ago and tell companies to suck my dick. I like that. Yeah, if that's what y'all want from me, I can't do that. I'm gonna be as professional as I can to say like, yeah, we're very disappointed that we didn't get the full 100% experience from this, as well as some of the fundamentals that were missing at launch that should be added into the game, and the fact that we do have to wait about almost 2 months for a patch. But I'm not gonna send death threats. I'm not gonna act like I'm inbred, or I got fucking 18 fingers and I'm over here being weird. No, I'm not gonna do none of that shit, man. I genuinely feel a little let down, but I need them to get in a Duffy a little bit. Plus, lastly, I've been saying this just because it's just a weird, concerning thing for me. Deep Silver's one publisher, right? But the PlayOn company got me confused. PlayOn got me a little confused. They are the ones who are in charge of like a couple of mobile games and Raid Shadow Legends. And I think they're using a Unity engine on here. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying all this, and I did my research. We need this game to get on Unreal Engine, and we need them to get on another company, or they need to go independent, because I don't know if PlayOn is the proper company to go to. I'm not 100%, because they're a mobile game distributor company, developer. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. And Steel City Interactive already showed that they went big budget with this. So maybe they need more manpower, or like a bigger system to help them. I don't know. I'm not giving excuses. I just don't know. Also, I've seen a lot of tweets saying that Mike Tyson might be in the game and other boxers and shit. And I said, oh, hold on. What the fuck? So, hey, I don't know. Let's see. But that's all I got for this video. It's a very long video. I talk a lot. I eat a lot. All right. But this is just my final thoughts on the video. We're going to be having fun playing this game, as well as the other gems. And we're going to be just dropping some videos. Any other game breaking news, y'all can subscribe to the Daily Rage Bait. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop your honest thoughts about this in the comment section below. If you don't like this game, absolutely speak your piece. Hopefully they see this video. And I'm out of here. It's your boy. God bless. Peace.